In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Now, collegiate star in Austin with the Longhorns, it's Bijan Robinson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here for Robinson. This defense all over this when they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now a play fake. Herbert forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here goes that. What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
May to the air once more. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys 7, Falcons nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown Atlanta.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Crazy! Crazy!
They're going. It's May. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11.
Hey, come with me, come with me. Crazy, crazy.
To throw now, May. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, here goes tonight. Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action now. Herbert. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Robinson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Herbert now on first down. Short throw taken by Pitt. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And here's Bijan. It'll get forward to about the 42. Will McDonald, their tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Let's go. Hey. 80. Crowd right. 21. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Phillips getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
12. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's go, let's go. Ready?
A run now on second down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. To throw is Herbert. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Grenade. Lion.
Atwell sent in motion here.
Hey, go lion.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Delta, hunt.
Herbert. That is caught side of the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown Falcons. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran, and they are unable to add on the point after. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Short kick taken at the 17. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. To throw on first down is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. In there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
3rd and long. Here's May. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Orange. 5-9.
On 1st down, Herbert. To the right, that's Pitts. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hey, Catholic, ready?
Herbert now on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Let's go.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A return coming from the 14. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Get wide. He's coming, double up. Five.
Throwing on third down is May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Hey, let's punch it out here, man. Crazy. Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. That's down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Great. Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Five. Crazy.
May to the air once more. That's complete to Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, here goes that.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 37.
May to throw on second down. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try and run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
59.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Herbert to the air again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. First and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Rolling right. Now he takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Now Herbert. Forced to his right. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of a yard. It's second down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Go.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
16 yards.
great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Set. Drop.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set. Black 80.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Throwing on 2nd down. May. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
7-yard gain. Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Now it is 1st and goal.
punch it in. Great job, great job. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's into the hands of Diggs.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's that?
Miller. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. It is third and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
To throw now, May. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal.
Hey, what's up?
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
They're going. It's May. This one is caught. Fourth and goal. They deliver. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the second half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points. Let's chip away at that lead. And he said, no. I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2.
The Cowboys
Throwing now is May. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here is first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Set.
Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now, on second and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
21. Delta. Hey, Ray. Hey, Kaplan. Go.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
Second and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.